and thanks for joining me, your sport biology. Another exciting episode of Sport Vibe on TNT, where we'll bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sport every Tuesday, as is our tradition to do so. This week won't be an exception, so I would implore you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back to beautiful Tuesday, starting from the world of Formula One, talking about the British Grand Prix that was concluded over the weekend, where we saw a home win for Lando Norris, the first home win for Lando Norris, the McLaren driver at the British Grand Prix. What a performance from the McLaren's driver, respectively, where we talk about Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri in that race, where they were able to make another 1-2 podium finish at the British Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, starting from the pole position at the British Grand Prix, couldn't finish at the top of the British Grand Prix. He was only able to settle for the 5th position after so many mistakes from the likes of Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, but an interesting one for a driver who has run races over 230 races in the world of Formula One, being able to get his first podium after 239 races. You talk about Nico Hülkenberg, who was able to make the podium for the first time in the British Grand Prix. An interesting outing for the driver, but a sad one for Max Verstappen yet again after starting the British Grand Prix from the pole position, but more an interesting one for Lando Norris, who was able to win the British Grand Prix on home soil. An interesting one in the world of Formula One. This is the race 12 of the season already, and the McLarens continue to show dominance in the world of Formula One. And quickly to the world of football, talking about the Golden Cup that has just been concluded, and we saw Mexico winning that back-to-back victory for Mexico. This time around, they were able to defeat the United States of America in the finals of the Golden Cup. It looks as though the United States will be having the better of Mexico this time around. You remember that they were able to win them in the year 2021, but Mexico were able to seal the victory 2-1 to win the Golden Cup back-to-back, as they were able to do it in the year 2023. They were also able to do it in the year 2025 that we have right now to become the champion back-to-back. Quite a sad one for Mauricio Pochettino, who was thinking he'll be able to lead the United States to win that particular tournament in the world of football. An interesting one also talking about club games. We also know that Arsenal Football Club eventually has decided to do the right thing by getting the signature of Gilgeous is going down to Arsenal Football Club. It's just remaining for Arsenal Football Club to make the official announcement of securing the signature of Gilgeous. Manchester United are sleeping in the transfer window right now, as they are yet to sign any players different from Cunha that they have signed in over 2 months ago for Manchester United. The teams ahead of Manchester United this season has been able to secure so many signatures, the likes of Manchester City. We have seen Liverpool signing players. We have seen Chelsea Football Club signing players. Arsenal Football Club have signed some couple of players, and this time around they're hoping to get the signature of Gilgeous. But the first match in the Premier League, as you know, will be between Arsenal and Manchester United. Will they be able to see of Arsenal Football Club, who are reinforcing in every area of the squad right now in the world of football? A sad one for Manchester United, who are yet to sell players, though they have come out to say they want to sell the likes of Marcus Rashford, the likes of Jordan Sancho, and they are hoping that Anthony will be able to make a move from the Manchester United squad. Let's see how far they'll be able to go with transfers in the world of football. But also talking about the Wimbledon, we talk about the man of the game. We talk about Novak Djokovic, who has been able to get his 100 win in the Wimbledon. It's an interesting one for him. He's a man that isn't stopping anytime soon, and if care is not taken, he'll be able to make hundreds wins in every of the Grand Slam title. Remember that this man is yet to be out of the Wimbledon and is going to do that. And let's see if Novak Djokovic will be able to pull through his turns to the finals of the Wimbledon, where he'll be able to win it. You know that Carlos Alcaraz is in the competition also, and he won't give up without a fight. It's going to be an interesting one to watch out till the latter end of the Wimbledon. And also quickly, let's go on a very short break, and when we rise back, we continue from where we stop.
JK Royal Signatures, a blend of African fabric.
Welcome back, and continue from where we stopped. We talk about club football this time around. The Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is at the verge of getting to an end, but it is not getting to an end without we witnessing some of interesting footballs in the world of sports. Remember that Paris Saint-Germain were able to defeat Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals of the World Club Cup 2-0 in a match where Paris Saint-Germain were shown 2 reds in their team. Remember that they were able to pull it off with just 9 men on the pitch, but before the red card, Paris Saint-Germain got a goal from Dohi, who was able to score the first goal for Paris Saint-Germain. And after the 2 red cards, Bayern Munich were hoping that they could crawl back into the game, but Paris Saint-Germain, showing the team that they are and why they are the champions of Europe, were able to score another goal with just 9 men on the pitch. Paris Saint-Germain put one to the net of Bayern Munich to end that match 2-0, and this time around they'll be heading to the semi-finals of the World Club Cup. Paris Saint-Germain this time are not stopping anytime soon, but they will be facing another giant in the semi-finals of the competition. As you know that Real Madrid were able to pull through against Borussia Dortmund to set up a semi-final between themselves and Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid, who have been starting a young man at the top of their strike. Remember that they have also continued to start like the Gonzalo Gracias in the front line, regardless of the appearance of Kylian Mbappe on the bench. Remember that man was able to score another goal in the Club World Cup, making the competition his own. Gracia been able to score 4 goals and 1 assist in his last 5 matches for Real Madrid, while we saw Kylian Mbappe coming off the bench to score the 3rd goal for Real Madrid, the one that seems to be the critical one, as a match between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund ended 2-3 in favor of Real Madrid, who will be facing Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals of that particular competition. An interesting one to see who will be proceeding to the finals and will be set to face either Chelsea or Fluminense in the finals of the competition. Chelsea also were able to proceed to the semi-finals of the competition, and Fluminense also been able to defeat El Hilal to set up the semi-finals with Chelsea Football Club. We'll be seeing the likes of Silva fleeing his former side Chelsea Football Club at the semi-finals of the competition. Is getting it up already, and that is what football lovers love in the world of sport. And let's see who will be proceeding to the finals of the competition. This is the length at which will be going on this week episode of Sport Vibe on DNT Work. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles. Sport Vibe on DNT Work. Remain a law-abiding citizen. Stay safe and enjoy your week. Thank you.